sur tout l'hémisphère, leur audace qui était grande, nous fit de la terre offrande. Oui, ces chevaliers, je vous le dis, n'ont jamais fléchi, n'ont jamais faibli, les explorateurs. Rien ne les arrête, ni vent ni tempête, ces hommes de cœur. Non pour fond de toile qu'un beau ciel d'étoiles, leur rêve devancer, c'est fou. Et sans souci des jaloux, ils voguaient vers l'avant, gaiement. Les explorateurs, sur les océans, allaient vaillamment, ces navigateurs. Par des cœurs en fête, braver les tempêtes, leurs petites coquilles de noix ne faisaient vraiment pas le poids. Et sur les flots déchaînés, leur témérité fut bien démontrée. Les explorateurs toujours nous révèlent des terres nouvelles avec belle ardeur. Rejettent la frayeur, refusent toute peur, des aventures par milliers pour rendre ce monde familier et en offrir la somme aux hommes.
Latista. On the other side, we climb the Kalimpo. The Maharaja is waiting. What's your decision?
We'll try the climb.
Oh. Your turn.
Whoa! Oh. I'm all right. Nothing's wrong.
Keep going, you're almost across. All the same, you gave us a good scare, Madame David-Neel.
Thank you.
Ah, Madame David-Neel, I've heard so much about you. Welcome. I am Prince Kumar. Delighted that you're here in Sikkim. You are interested in our traditions, I understand. From the 17th century, all of our rulers have been exclusively of Tibetan origin. That is also the origin of our Buddhism.
I would like to know more of your culture, all your ways, especially philosophy.
In Tibet only will you find true understanding. But right now, you cannot go. Unfortunately, war is raging there. However, on our border in the north, there is a monastery that is most interesting. The High Lama in Tibet is highly respected.
Could I go and see him?
Naturally, I'll go with you.
This land is magnificent.
There's the monastery. Each year, the Lama spends most of the year in his hermitage and won't see anyone. He almost never comes down from the mountain. We're fortunate. Oh, they are mainly to remind us that good cannot exist without evil. Enlightened one, a saintly woman from Europe. She has chosen to follow the path of knowledge. She has already studied and learned a very great deal.
Do you observe anything here that is genuine?
What good are appearances? It is impossible to judge by any of them.
Yes, all of this is just illusion. Good for those who would not understand. Illuminations within, where all knowledge is.
Even as night and day, death and life. Opposites are as one, only words.
You have seen the ultimate light. Beyond there is nothingness. I believe in this, your present life, you're going to achieve your karma. Surely this has brought us together. Continue your journey and one day return.
The white scarf, he means to honor you. A benediction. He's really pleased. Here, your escort will leave you, and I too must return. However, I've taken the liberty of choosing someone to accompany you. He will assist you, and I have full confidence in him. He is Ashur Youngden.
How do you do? How wise that Tibetan is. If only I might find some way into Tibet.
Don't worry, children. Despite all the difficulties, she is going to make it. Nothing was going to stand in the way of that iron will she's had since childhood.
Yes, choose a way of life, then hold to it, whether alone or with others.
At the beginning of the 20th century, there was increasing interest in Buddhism and Far Eastern cultures. Alexandra more than anyone. Back at the age of 20, she had learned Sanskrit and Chinese. And so, prevented from going to Tibet, she traveled thousands of kilometers and accomplished what no Westerner had ever done before. Arriving in Nepal, she went to the exact spot where Buddha had received his illumination.
I am about to die. Does it matter? Anyway, this life is no more than a dream. Oh. This is a pleasant place. Here we will stop. Everybody is hungry and tired.
Foreigners, it's traditional that we should welcome them. We welcome you, honored visitors.
Men, I don't see them. Tell me, where are the men?
Traveling, O honored visitor. They will trade what we produce for some things we need.
All of them?
Here remain only the women and children, old men and notables, of course.
Will you please arrange for some woodcutters? We are going to be needing some big logs. Tell them I'll be willing to pay very well. Go ahead. I'll need a stack this high. For you.
For your information, we share and share alike. Only the council can assign jobs and distribute work. Well, it doesn't matter in any case. All salaries go directly to our community. It's all for the banquets.
Yes, some potatoes. We'll need 30 sacks.
Yes,
huh?
but only large ones. They are easier to peel.
According to our law, nobody is to be favored. Maybe a potato is small or medium or large. Only everybody must eat them all, no matter what size.
That's right. Nobody here is favored. That means you can't...
Ask some for potatoes. Ask all the village people for them. Small, medium, and large.
Anyway, we confiscate all the money. It goes to the community. It's all for the banquets.
I suppose at the banquets everyone has a good time.
The banquets are for men only, not for us. Here it's like that. It's our tradition.
Oh, is it? Well, then I'll hold a banquet for women only with no men. Go and tell the others.
To hold a banquet for women is a violation of proper standards and tradition. Naturally, this cannot be. But for our honored visitor, the council has decided to make one exception to the rule. That is, invite everybody to the banquet, and just this once, we will allow the women to partake. Well, why not?
Oh, no, again it's him.
You bought a dog from the Tendoops. Why
We
then?
got him because we need a guard dog. And the best dogs you buy from the Tendup.
I already told you, no favorites, here equality. You should get your dogs in the village.
And we'd get a dog from each family.
Now, some families don't have any dogs. No. 20 or so at most.
If we hadn't managed to leave, we'd have 20 dogs now. The custom.
Sometime later, back in Lachen.
It's extraordinary. Last night I dreamt of Gomchen. Now he wants me to go visit him.
Sending you a letter saying he wants to see you is a very great honor, as you know. Gomchen's Hermitage. It's at 4,000 meters altitude. You will need a good horse for that trip.
You want a good horse for the mountain?
Yes.
Come with me. This is my gentlest horse.
Well, we'll soon see.
Oh, he never did that before. He's usually as gentle as a spring lamb. Let me try. I'll show you. Oh. Gentle as a lamb. Oh.
He's right. I know that horse. He's always very gentle.
Yes, it's all that woman's fault. She may dress Buddhist, only she's a Christian missionary, wants to convert us.
Now she's going to see Gomchen at the Hermitage.
That's on account of the hermit. There are demons around him. The horse won't go there.
You the Lady Lama, ma'am? The Gomchen of Lachen sends this mare. She knows the way. Just let her take you.
We don't want you here, foreigner. You go back to your home.
Yeah, turn around, go back home.
Brute force is all this bunch understands. Do I fight him?
If we don't begin to fight, they will. Hit them hard and fast.
Whoa! Oh!
Keep away. We'll shoot next time.
Look who's come.
Ah, welcome. How nice it is you've come back. On the way, there was a problem. Not unusual, but now happily peace is restored and we are very near. We shall go up. We are here, madam. This is where you will be staying.
I will ask the village people to help me build a cabin. Here I am, the owner of a house in the Himalayas. And now we'll see our hermit.
Come in and sit down. It's such a long time. To think I've lived here for the past 20 years, far away from the world, here alone. Crowds do not favor meditation. Only alone, high on a mountain, lying on an open rock, does one feel fearless and free, equal to any god. To help you understand Tibet, I will teach you the language and many other things. See here, the signs aren't the same.
But the meaning stays the same.
Proper deep breathing. You must learn it. The world is only a thing of our dreams. Our thoughts recreate it. Only constant vigilance keeps us from falling into this illusion.
Yes, your words are true. Yes, because Buddha has spoken about this. Even religious ceremonies are a barrier to salvation. Banji Osit Sacham Abhyamam.
Your initiation's complete. The light within you must be used now to guide other people who are in darkness. You will be their beacon of wisdom. As for Yongden, he will be your companion. It is time you discovered Tibet.
Alexandra David-Neel, we're here to inform you must leave the area. There's a war on. The governor, in the name of the crown, forbids any unauthorized person to stay in this region.
Your informants tell us you want to go to Tibet. You know it's not allowed. Well, it was a bit of bad luck for Alexandra after getting so close, but that wouldn't stop our Alexandra. So that the British authorities would forget her, she set off on a long voyage that took her to Calcutta.
Alexandra, your adventures are truly astonishing, hard to fathom. Oh, look at that holy man, my dear. What spiritual strength is required to renounce all things? Go do it. Only we must not trust appearances. Now we'll see if this man's renounced the world and its riches.
Come back here! What the heck? Give me back my... Stop, thief! She went from Calcutta to Burma, then to Malaysia, beyond Japan, to Korea, China, finally Mongolia, and then secretly she crossed over into Tibet at last.
I think we would do well to begin with a visit to the monastery at Kumbum. I'm told there are libraries with very ancient texts.
There are many monks there as well. 3,500. It's a whole city.
Let's go.
Look there, he's the Agyat master of Kumbum. A very great Lama is reincarnated in him, but he is still too young to reign over the monastery, and he is the present reigning master, the High Lama.
Alexandra would spend 18 months at Kumbum. Studying in the library with the many wise monks of the monastery. She would spend hours studying the old manuscripts. And then finally, at the end of her stay, she is proclaimed a Grand Lama.
I hope to be worthy of the honor they bestow upon me and always to propagate the knowledge they have extended to me. And now I would like to visit Lhasa.
The capital? Oh, there is no way. We aren't allowed in the city. These youngsters...
You would have to cross battlefields and regions of pestilence, cholera, and worse.
I have got this far. I can go the rest of the way.
But all the same, take an escort. You want to take any chances?
Better not say what our destination is. Superstitious lot, all of them. They would think some god was going to create a catastrophe. They'd stop us ever getting to Lhasa.
Back it up.
You back it up.
Back all the way up. But it's impossible. We have more than 100 camels, but you've got a couple of donkeys and that's all.
Of course, the man's quite right, but we can't afford to be dishonored, lose face. We can't give in to them. Here, they never give in to Mongols. If we did, we'd lose the respect of our men.
In that case, out of the way!
Out of our way! You're wasting our time!
You know, we've got rifles, too.
Go on! Out of our way!
You see her? She's dressed as a llama. Could be they're kind of important.
All right, we let them go through the passage.
Here we'll pitch camp for the night. Tabigal, go to the river and get some water, please.
Shh. Stay hidden, imbecile. You'll give us away. Down now. Up there, ma'am. There are robbers hiding.
Don't look at them. Pretend everything is all right. You'll order everybody to load our things, and you bring me the gun I put in the saddlebag over on my mule. Oh, why didn't you bring the biscuits, too? We could invite them for tea, then.
Yeah, they're laughing, Chief. We're not scaring them.
That's how they want it. They've got a big lesson coming. All right, attack, attack! Let's go, you guys! Hey, come back! Hey, nobody can laugh at us. No, nobody can do that.
Quick, make for the rocks.
Coming through.
Maybe we can stay here for the night.
Madame, this lady is a Grand Lama. We seek refuge just for one night.
All the travelers, our home is yours, naturally.
Okay. May we serve you some yak butter tea?
It would be our pleasure.
Now, if you would please come and sit down, I will arrange for the tea.
Drink it.
Smells good.
If you are a Grand Lama, then you will have power to cure illnesses. And so tomorrow village people will surely come for your blessing.
Yes, indeed. With great pleasure, naturally.
We will leave you now. I'm sure you're tired. We hope you sleep well.
Are you hungry?
Yum, a real feast today.
Our mistress is giving everyone her blessing. Most of them brought food today. And so we have a feast. Go on, take another piece of mutton. It's delicious.
Now I'm going away on a long voyage. I know it will be dangerous. Have you a charm that will protect me from accidents?
Kangyang. Here is a songju. It will protect you on the way. You must wear it at all times. Every day I have so much work to do with my children and my husband, but lately I have a demon inside right in my head and it hurts all the time. Sering, Rimbo, these are pills for long life. These pills will chase that awful demon out of your head. He won't hurt you anymore. My husband died recently. Can you tell me what his fate was? Did he have a good reincarnation? Go away. Come back in a little while and I'll tell you. Your husband has already been born into our world, a son of a rich merchant. Don't be so worried. He's much loved in his new family. He'll have a life of ease.
Halt! Where are you going?
The Venerable Lama, bright and shining lamp of wisdom, and I are on a pilgrimage to the city of Lhasa.
Impossible! There's a war going on in that area. You will go directly to Taekwondo. We will send an escort with you.
We have spent the whole winter here, and now it's about time we got out.
Yes, but precisely how? The Tibetans refuse categorically to allow us any passage to China, but the Chinese don't allow us in Tibet either.
They won't let us come in because we are thought to be important. But if we too were simple beggars, no one would give a hoot.
There is one detail. Even dressed in the robes of a Lama, you're European.
Won't be a problem. I'll get out of the habit. And we'll leave everything here, our clothes, our mules. And we'll leave Alexandra here too. Now I'm just like the Birkas, you see, like those beggar nuns.
Oh.
They won't recognize me now. I'll be your dear old mother. Well, my son, ready for finishing the journey?
I'll go with you anywhere.
Alexandra would give it a second try, but the danger was greater. She took a very roundabout route by way of Chinese Yunnan, and she crossed the Mekong and completely disappeared for 4 months.
Youngden, look over there.
Lhasa!
All of these children, there are too many.
And now, what are you going to do?
Nothing. I have already met the most prestigious lamas in Tibet. The only reason to go to Lhasa was because they told me I mustn't go. Never forget, Youngden, follow your heart's desire and go wherever your eyes lead you. Now I'll go home. Want to go to Europe now with me? I consider you my own son.
My heart tells me to follow you, O lamp of eternal wisdom.
I thought I was leaving for just a year or two, but it's been how long? More than 14 years I've been gone. And now, Youngden, I'm 60 years old. I would need a century or more to tell all that I have lived.
And how right she was. Alexandra David-Neel wrote novels based on her adventures. She translated sacred texts that she'd brought back, and this occupied her for many long years. And then, in 1937, she went back to Asia, where she'd remained 9 years, blocked by the Second World War, and there she was. Eventually, she returned home, and before she died, she wrote 11 books about the land of Tibet. Its philosophy, magic, mysteries. This incredibly gifted woman even applied for a new passport. At the age of 100, no doubt she was planning to go off on another trip.